Why are my locks thinning? Are your locks thin? I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. My locks are so thin, I think they are like going to fall off of my head. Are you having a problem with your locks thinning because you're tired of your locks thinning? You have to ask yourself any of these questions. Sit back, I got some tips.
You deserve the best, no less. Let's get to this.
Let's talk about lock thinning. Because it's Lock Tip Tuesday. Okay. Anyways, I want to talk to you about some of the reasons why your locks could be thinning. One of the main reasons that people have lock thinning is because no, there, there's always going to be a reason why your locks is thinning. Like, no, there's a reason. So one of the main reasons is because of styles. Like if your hair is always styled, the constant pulling on your scalp is going to thin out your locks. If you're constantly playing with your hair all day, every day, constantly, all the time, you are playing with your locks, you're gonna have lock thinning. Let's say your hair is dry, bone dry, dry all the time. Your hair is like a desert. Honestly, if your hair is dry all the time, that can cause some serious thinning. Your hair needs to stay hydrated. I know, as you remember in some of my other videos, I told you guys that you want to moisturize your hair. You want to keep it oiled. I personally prefer natural oils, and that's because your hair is by your face. Very important for you to keep your locks hydrated. It's important for you to make sure that you don't style your hair every single day. As a matter of fact, you interrupt the budding process when your locks are constantly styled. When your locks are loose, like mine are right now, as you can see, my locks are not thinning anymore. I am not suffering from lock thinning anymore. As you can see, I do have my little edges twisted, and that's because the next reason. Some of us have very delicate hair. We have soft hair. And I know you're wondering, well, white people have locks, or other people that are mixed, maybe they have locks and isn't their hair soft? Soft texture and delicate hair is two different things. If your hair is delicate, then any type of heavy tension on it can snatch it off, which you will notice that some people have baldness around the edges of their locks because the edges of their locks is very fine. That hair is fine and delicate, and it can't be pulled on, especially not hard. So for what I decided to do was to stop snatching my hair back into these locks because for basically I felt like I was about to get alopecia. I actually usually just do my edges, like I do edges, you guys. I do edges. I do edges, and so when I don't have them twisted like this, I have my little baby hair. So I just decided like stop trying to put my baby hair, my edges into my locks, and I won't have to worry about being bald headed around the edges because I'm not used to that. And that's not something I can personally cope with, and I know other people can't cope with it. So, honey, what you're gonna have to do is stop pulling on your edges. At least if you started your locks from the beginning and maybe you pulled your edges out due to your styling, then let them grow out some and then pull them back into your locks after they've grown out at least this much, 3 inches, 4 inches, then pull them back into your locks. I couldn't do that because once I would pull mine back in, it's still like baby hair. So it just snatched right out. So I had to learn that the hard way. I kept putting mine back. I even put some locks on there. Cause I'll show you how to put lock extensions on later. But anyways, it's not for everybody, okay? The edge thing is definitely a factor, and it's not for everybody. So, tight styles. We have the desert locks. We have the baby hair locks. That's right. Your hair is just baby hair around the edges, honey. You can't snatch on your locks, your edges like that. And that's just really simply it. For me, those are really just the main reasons I feel like lock thinning is an issue and people just aren't really figuring out what is causing it. If I missed something and you think there's something else that I missed as far as what could be causing your locks to thin, do tell, drop the T in the bottom. Because honestly, for me, as delicate as my edges are, and with my daily moisturizing routine, those are the main reasons that I notice that my hair around my edges can thin. And yes, my edges are actually very full now. I'll do my edges for you guys so you can see later. But my edges are really full now. I don't have any thinning around the edges. And yes. I'll talk to you later on about strengthening the hair. Because yes, we get very tender-headed. I know that's gonna be a good topic. But anyways, it is your girl, JD's Finest. Thanks for watching. Full Okay, that's actually my favorite part is the fullness. I know maybe some of you might remember. Quick detour from the topic. When I started growing my locks, the first 2 years I